existed so that in 1981 you could start such a war?
The people had been completely disillusioned politically. They had no hope of any correction of their problems through the system as it was, and their only hope was through armed struggle. And then when we came and offered them the option, they were willing to support it, willing and eager to support it.
At the moment we're with the NRA approaching Mbale, which is the first major town in the north of Uganda. The NRA secured Tororo just south of here, about 12 miles, and we're now walking along the road, or as you can see we've stopped. We're about to try and take a bridge just lying ahead of us. The NRA have been advancing for the past half hour with a heavy firefight. So far we haven't come across any enemy. They appear to be retreating to the town of Mbale, which apparently has been totally run over.
He was killed by a machine gun
And
while he was withdrawing.
And where was he withdrawing from?
From our fire.
Where were you firing from? Which place?
I really don't know the area, but it's about how many kilometers is it from Mbale?
It's about 12 kilometers
From Mbale.
Where are you advancing to now?
To
We are advancing to Mbale.
And are you finding much resistance?
Not really.
Not really.
Are they fighting very well or not very well?
Not actually. These people are only running away. They had not yet got enough fire to beat them up.
So if they're running away, why this afternoon was there this big battle?
It was not actually a big battle compared to what we have been fighting. Let's say in Kampala and areas like Masindi and so on. This has just been a simple battle.
Do you think there are many more battles ahead of you?
I really doubt.
You think that after Mbale falls, that...
Yeah. I think these people will start running away.
Thank you. And could you describe the behaviour of the UNLA during their retreat? For instance, what happened at Mbale a few weeks back?
Oh, they murdered a lot of people. It is estimated they murdered about 300 people. Indiscriminately, children, women, men. And they didn't even bury them as usual. They left them lying in the streets. So it was another horror story.
Why are they doing this, do you think?
I have no idea. It's their mentality. I have no idea. I cannot see any rationale behind what they are doing, because it does not do them any good. It can't stop the war. So I really don't know why they are doing what they are doing. I think it may be because of primitive leadership. Fellows who are primitive. Intellectually, and who may think that maybe by killing they would frighten the population, or maybe just outright revenge, thinking that since you don't support us, we kill you in revenge.
Now, could you tell me what makes the National Resistance Army so different from the UNLA? I mean, we've seen various things in the streets, roadblocks and so on, for instance. Could you tell me what is it that makes it so different?
The ideas of the leaders, which are in unison with the interests of the population. I think that's what makes the difference.
And
if the leaders had wrong ideas, if we had wrong ideas, the NRA would be as bad as all the previous armies.
And perhaps could you tell me about the code of conduct of your men, how they behave differently towards the population? What makes them different, and why do the people see them as being a different sort of army?
Well, the code of conduct, we're the ones who drew it up. It's simply tells soldiers what to do and what not to do, that's all. It's an ordinary code, but in our circumstances it is extraordinary because things have been not working properly. But otherwise it's a normal code. Don't do this, don't do that, don't kill people, don't rob them, that's all. Simple.
Do many Northerners living in Bantu areas fear for their lives at the moment? Is there much fear?
At this moment, I would say a few percentage maybe still do fear for their lives, because they're not quite sure of what is going on. They're not quite sure if they can trust Museveni's army. They feel that maybe they would turn against them if they cannot get through to Gulu. They feel as if maybe they would come back and kill all of them.
But from what you've seen of the NRA, do you think that's a possibility?
No, I don't think that is a possibility. I feel that the NRA have started out in the right direction, because I have not seen them do anything, and I have not seen them bring any harm to the Acholi civilians that are in the area.